You've heard of dogfights, but the future of air combat has no pilots. It's a silent, high-stakes battle fought from thousands of miles away, where silicon and software make life-or-death decisions in a flash. In this new kind of war, a new kind of predator stalks the skies. These machines can hang in the air for days, see in the dark, and unleash hell with pinpoint accuracy, all while their operators sit safely on the other side of the world. Today, we're doing more than just comparing spec sheets. We're holding a coronation. We're going to analyze three titans of unmanned flight, three kings that defined and now dominate the sky. From the scrappy veteran that wrote the playbook, to the apex hunter that perfected it, and the all-seeing eye that orbits above the battlefield. Which machine truly owns the sky? Forget the hangar talk for a moment. This is about raw power, battlefield dominance, and crowning the undisputed deadliest drone on Earth. Before there were hunter-killers, before drone strike was a household phrase, one machine started it all, the MQ-1 Predator. Born in the early 1990s, the Predator wasn't designed to be a killer. Its job was simple but revolutionary: be an unblinking eye in the sky, a surveillance platform that could fly over dangerous territory without risking a pilot's life. With its distinctive inverted V-tail and a slender wingspan of about 49 feet, the Predator looks almost fragile next to its successors. It was powered by a modest 115 horsepower piston engine, not much different from what you'd find in a small civilian plane. This gave it a leisurely top speed of around 135 miles per hour and a ceiling of 25,000 feet. But its superpower wasn't speed. It was patience. The Predator could loiter over a target for up to 24 hours, beaming back real-time video to its ground control station. First deployed over the Balkans in the mid-1990s, the Predator proved that unmanned surveillance wasn't just possible, it was a game-changer. It gave commanders intelligence that manned aircraft, with their limited flight times and higher risks, just couldn't match. But its story was just getting started. The turning point came in February 2001. During a test flight over the Nevada desert, a Predator fired an AGM-114 Hellfire missile and destroyed a tank. Suddenly, the Scout had claws. Its designation changed from RQ-1 for reconnaissance to MQ-1, with the M standing for multi-role. It could now find, fix, and finish a target. Armed with just 2 Hellfire missiles, its payload was light at only 450 pounds. The Predator was more of a killer scout than a true hunter-killer. Still, it was a revolutionary first step, proving that a remote-controlled plane could be a lethal weapon of war. The U.S. Air Force officially retired its Predator fleet in 2018, passing the torch to its far more powerful descendant. But its legacy is undeniable. The Predator didn't just step onto the battlefield, it created a whole new one. If the Predator was the proof of concept, the MQ-9 Reaper is the perfected instrument of destruction. Rolled out in 2007, the Reaper wasn't just an upgrade, it was a total reimagining of what a combat drone could be. While the Predator was a surveillance drone that got weapons, the Reaper was designed from day one as a hunter-killer. The visual difference alone tells a story of brutal purpose. The Reaper is bigger, with a 66-foot wingspan, and its frame is powered by a 950 horsepower turboprop engine. This massive power boost unlocks a completely different level of performance. The Reaper can hit speeds of about 276 miles per hour, nearly 3 times faster than the Predator, and operates at altitudes up to 50,000 feet, soaring high above most anti-aircraft threats. But the Reaper's real menace is what it can carry. Its payload capacity is a staggering 3,850 pounds, more than 8 times that of the Predator. This turns it from a light scout into a flying arsenal. A typical loadout might include 4 Hellfire missiles and 2 500-pound GBU-12 laser-guided bombs. It can also be armed with GBU-38 joint direct attack munitions for striking fortified structures. And thanks to software upgrades, it can now carry up to 8 Hellfire missiles at once. This isn't just a drone. It's a platform delivering the kind of firepower once reserved for attack jets. Its endurance is just as impressive. Even fully loaded, a Reaper can stay on station for 14 hours. For a pure surveillance mission, the baseline model can fly for 27 hours, and some extended range variants push that to nearly 40. This allows it to loiter silently for immense stretches of time, watching, waiting, and ready to strike from miles above. The Reaper has become the backbone of America's unmanned combat force, the very symbol of modern remote warfare. It's the ultimate fusion of persistent surveillance and overwhelming firepower. While the Reaper mastered the art of the kill, our third contender redefines dominance through a different and maybe more terrifying kind of power: total information awareness. Meet the RQ-4 Global Hawk. Calling it a drone is an understatement. This is a strategic reconnaissance platform on a scale that's hard to wrap your head around. With a wingspan of over 130 feet, it's wider than a Boeing 737. From its first flight in 1998, the Global Hawk was never meant for combat. Its RQ-4 designation marks it purely as a reconnaissance vehicle. It carries no missiles or bombs. Its payload is something far more powerful in the grand strategy of war, an unmatched suite of sensors. The Global Hawk operates in the stratosphere, cruising at 60,000 feet, over 11 miles high. From that perch, it can survey up to 40,000 square nautical miles of terrain in a single day, an area bigger than South Korea. It is, for all practical purposes, a spy satellite that flies. Its advanced sensor package includes high-resolution cameras, synthetic aperture radar, SAR, that sees through clouds, and signals intelligence, SIGINT, gear. This allows it to track targets, intercept communications, and build a complete intelligence picture of the battlefield, all while staying far beyond the reach of most air defenses. But its most mind-boggling stat is its endurance. A Global Hawk can stay airborne for more than 32 hours, with a staggering range of over 14,000 miles. It can fly from a base in the United States, cross an ocean, conduct a full-day surveillance mission over another continent, and fly all the way back without refueling. The Global Hawk's deadliness isn't measured in explosives, but in the certainty it provides. It tells commanders where the enemy is, what they're doing, and what they plan to do next. It feeds targeting data to assets like the MQ-9 Reaper. So, while the Reaper may be the sword, the Global Hawk is the all-seeing eye that guides its strike. It represents a different philosophy of dominance. The side with the best information always wins. With our three contenders on the table, it's time for the final weigh-in. We'll compare them across 4 categories to crown the deadliest drone on Earth. First up, raw firepower. There's no contest here. The Predator, with its 2 Hellfire missiles, was a pioneer, but it's completely outgunned. The Global Hawk is unarmed by design. The crown goes, without question, to the MQ-9 Reaper, carrying nearly 4,000 pounds of munitions. From Hellfire missiles to 500-pound bombs, its ability to deliver precise, devastating strikes makes it the undisputed heavy hitter. Second, endurance and range. Here, things get interesting. The Reaper's 27-plus hours of endurance is incredible for an attack platform, but the title has to go to the RQ-4 Global Hawk. With its ability to fly for over 32 hours and cover more than 14,000 miles in a single mission, its reach is truly intercontinental. It can deploy anywhere on the globe and keep its eye on the target longer than anyone else. Third, battlefield legacy. This is about influence. Which machine fundamentally changed the game? The Reaper is the current workhorse, and the Global Hawk provides strategic oversight, but the MQ-1 Predator is the legend. It was the first to prove that an unmanned aircraft could not only watch the battlefield, but take part in it. Every armed drone in the sky today flies in the Predator's shadow. It created the very doctrine of unmanned combat. For its revolutionary impact, the Predator takes this category. And finally, our deciding category: versatility and battlefield dominance. Which machine brings the most overwhelming capability to a fight? The Predator was the original multi-role drone. The Global Hawk is a master of one thing: high-altitude intelligence. But the MQ-9 Reaper truly embodies the term hunter-killer. It seamlessly blends the two most critical jobs in modern warfare: persistent surveillance, and a powerful, immediate strike. It can find its own targets and eliminate them. It can perform reconnaissance and then, in an instant, switch to an attack role. This blend of patience and violence makes it the most versatile and dominant force on the tactical battlefield. So, after analyzing the Pioneer, the Hunter, and the All-Seeing Eye, it's time to name a champion. The RQ-4 Global Hawk is an unmatched strategic asset, an intelligence marvel whose vision spans continents. The MQ-1 Predator will forever be the revolutionary that started it all, the machine that first combined the role of scout and assassin. But the title of the deadliest drone on Earth, based on sheer power and battlefield dominance, has to go to the MQ-9 Reaper. The Reaper represents the terrifying peak of the armed drone philosophy. It combines the endurance to stalk its prey for hours on end with a payload heavy enough to take down almost any target. While the Global Hawk sees the whole chessboard, the Reaper is the piece that can remove any threat from the board, anytime. It's the perfect embodiment of the hunter-killer, a machine that has redefined aerial combat for the 21st century. Its ability to loiter, see, and strike with lethal precision in a single package makes it, for now, the undisputed king of the unmanned sky. But that's our take. What do you think? Is the Reaper's raw firepower what makes it the deadliest, or does the Global Hawk's strategic intelligence give it the ultimate edge? Let us know which machine you would crown in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into the world's most advanced military tech, make sure to subscribe to American Military Dominance and hit that notification bell.